I just wanted to let y'all know I regret cutting my hair. I found myself over the next couple of weeks not wanting to look in the mirror. I literally one day was tempted to cut it all off and literally start from scratch. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Shay and I go by Bahamian Curl Girl. Today I'm gonna go ahead and do something a bit different. It is kind of confessions of Shay, confessions of a natural hair person. Before we get into this video, be sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. It's that red button right at the bottom of the video. You can't miss it. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. So I've kind of been sitting on this video for a while now. I cut my hair, I want to say about 3 weeks ago. Initially when I did it, it was supposed to be a DIY trim, not necessarily a haircut. And I already know that I usually get really scissors happy, but this is the one time that I actually regretted getting scissors happy. So basically when I was doing a haircut and when I was done, I was super proud of myself for doing my first, quote-unquote trim. But when I washed my hair the next day and I styled it, I was like, oh my gosh, I cut off at least, I want to say 5 to 7 inches of my hair. That was not my intention. And you can't really see the true length of your hair until you actually wash it and it shrinks and it's in its natural state. When I cut my hair, it was day 5, so it was kind of hard to tell how short I cut it. I could tell that I cut it short, but I didn't know how short I cut it. So basically the next day I was like, okay, you already do it. There's nothing you could do. You can't go back and you can't change what you already did. It is hair, it's gonna grow back. But I found myself over the next couple of weeks being really discouraged with my hair because I felt like I set my natural hair journey back about, I want to say 1.5 to 2 years. I'm gonna go ahead and insert some pictures of my hair when I was about 1.5 to 2 years into my natural hair journey, and it's about the same length as this. So in terms of growth, I have about 1.5 years minimum before I get my hair back to the length that it was. And honestly, for a while I've been wanting to cut my hair. Like, I've had a desire to cut my hair. I felt like it was too long and it kind of made me feel like, be careful what you wish for, because while this haircut was not intentional and I wanted it, when I got it I was like, I want my long hair back. I'm not usually someone that's attached to my hair. It's usually really easy for me to cut my hair and experiment with my hair, but for some reason this time it was like different. I found myself over the next couple of weeks not wanting to look in the mirror, being like, what am I gonna do with my hair? I don't know how to wear it. Honestly, I've been struggling so much so that I haven't even really been posting any pictures of myself on my story, or even since I cut my hair I haven't posted any like really new pictures of my haircut because I've been struggling, and it was easy. It still is easy to get away with it because it's quarantine and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting dressed to do anything. It was so bad so that I remember that this stage of my natural hair journey, I have to say, was by far the hardest. I remember my hair was going in all different directions. It had no shape. I didn't know how to style it. It was basically a big puff. And I found myself feeling like, with certain things, like I look like a boy. Like, y'all know I love my bangs. Like, I love to wear bangs, but with this new cut I find it hard to wear my bangs because it gives me kind of an afro look and it makes me look like a boy. And then sometimes I'm not always feeling wearing it this way, and then in the middle it especially looks short when I like wear it in the middle. I literally one day was tempted to cut it all off and literally start from scratch. Some people listening to this might be like, that's so stupid, you setting yourself back a whole 3 to 4 years by doing that. But I was so sad and not happy with the stage that I was at, and I remember this was the hardest stage, and all of those feelings, all of those emotions that I had when I was going through the stage of my natural hair journey about 2 years ago came rushing back, and I was having such a hard time. And this honestly just drove home the fact that I kind of forgot how hard it is to transition into being natural, or just transition period. Because it's been so long since I've been through the quote-unquote struggle phase of being a natural hair person, I kind of just forgot about it. Honestly, I just been having a hard time. This is one of those decisions, or kind of one of those mistakes that I made as a natural hair individual that I regret to no end. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I haven't been motivated to do anything with my page or even give you guys content, because honestly I'm still accepting this new norm, and for me to promote natural hair and be struggling right now with my current stage in my natural hair, I felt it hard to produce content, so I kind of just gave up for a while. And I had a friend, and I told her, I was like, listen, I'm like really struggling. She's like, you should come on here and, you know, let your followers know how you feeling, because you have been quote unquote, I guess, out of touch with how hard it is to transition, because it's been so long for you. And if you just go there and basically tell your followers that you relate to them, like, you know, like for those that have started, it's not going to be easy. So I decided to, you know, make a video about it, come on here, let you guys know that I'm struggling. I'm still trying to accept my hair for the state that it's in. I know it will go back. My hair grows relatively fast. I know it will go back, but I just can't help but feel really discouraged in this stage that I'm in, and kind of not really feeling the wash and goes. And y'all know I love wash and goes. Like, I'm real basic. Usually a wash and go is my go-to. That's what I always have, with a little splash of different hairstyles. But I find out with this new cut, if I'm going to make it work and be committed to my natural journey, I have to experiment more with different hairstyles. So what I decided to do, I'm going to start experimenting more with my hair and doing different hairstyles for my current cut to make me feel more confident and comfortable with my new cut. So I'm going to try and give you guys day looks as well as night looks for the summer. Hopefully we have the summer this year and we get out of quarantine. But I'm going to go ahead and do day and night looks for short haircuts, short natural hair, the transitioning part of being natural, as well as it could translate if you have longer hair, or if you have shorter hair, you kind of could tweak the hairstyles based on what you think is best for you, or what will look best on you. So I am gonna be really creative with my hair, and I'm gonna try and really post my journey with this new cut. Even though I know some people may be like, your hair isn't even that short, you're like further than some people are. Yeah, but for me, this is as short as I've been for a long time. Like, my hair, when I like pull it out, my hair was, I want to say, below my breast. Now my hair is not even touching the top of my breast. That is how short I cut my hair, and I just have to find some way to make this work. If not, I'll just kind of get lazy and just don't like it, and I don't like the feeling of not liking my hair. And that's kind of the stage that I'm at right now. Also, with this new cut, what I'm going to try and do is kind of record my journey of how fast my hair grows, the stuff that I use to make my hair grow back to the length that it was before I cut it, and kind of help anyone that's transitioning, because it's kind of like I'm at that stage where I'm transitioning. I'm not transitioning, but my cut is short that it feels like I'm transitioning. So I'm here to help anyone that's transitioning, and it kind of just brought me back to earth a bit, humbled me a bit, and made me realize kind of how out of touch I was in terms of how hard it is to transition and to grow your hair, and to be in a stage where you just like, it have no shape. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know which direction it's going in. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Like, I don't know. So yeah, but I know that it's a process and I will have to go through the process like I did before, and just like some of you are going through right now. I want to give y'all an update on how I'm feeling about this new haircut and let y'all know that just because I kind of got a, well, I wouldn't say a grasp, but just because I've been in a journey for a long time doesn't mean that I still don't make mistakes. Mind you, it wasn't a intentional mistake, but it was a mistake nonetheless that I regret and I'm having a hard time coping with. And it's honestly no fun not wanting to look at myself in the mirror or take off my bonnet, especially now that we're in quarantine. I have no reason to take off my bonnet. It really gives me an excuse to not take care of my hair, and if I want my hair to grow, I have to take care of it. So yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that for anyone that's struggling, go through that phase. Like, don't neglect yourself of feeling the way you feel, because those feelings are gonna ultimately drive you to want to do something with your hair. But once you get over feeling discouraged and feeling like you don't like how you look, get up and try something new. You never know what will happen or how you will benefit from it. So yeah, this is kind of just me venting and confessing to y'all that I'm struggling just like any other natural person. I struggle. I do things with my hair that I just don't like, and as a result, I have to deal with it, and I have to find a way to like my hair again and make it work for me. But if anybody's like currently going through this where they don't like the state that their hair is in and struggling to figure out what's next or what to do, let me know below in the comments. And if you have some words of encouragement for me, leave those down below for me too, because while I've been doing this for a while, I still sometimes need encouragement and a push to keep going. But I'm making it a priority to do different stuff with my hair, to fall in love with my hair again. And I just, honestly, I wanted to be honest with y'all on how I was feeling. I didn't want to make it seem like all was good, and y'all know my page is about transparency. I like to keep it real with y'all, the good, bad, and ugly of the natural hair journey. And for me, this is one of the bad, but I am doing my best to make the best of my current situation. But I hope this video just is an encouragement for anyone that's struggling, and also makes you feel like you're not alone in this. And I know for a while I was out of touch because I was so far along with my journey, but now I am in the midst of it, and I know how hard it is, and I'm going to do my best to encourage you and encourage myself at the same time. But I just hope by me sharing this, give someone else the hope to know that it will get better, it will get easier. But that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say, questions, comments, concerns, let me know below in the comments. Don't forget to hit that red button so you don't miss any of my future videos, especially going forward. I will be posting a lot of hairstyles for my length and for any natural hair length, but specifically my length, and embracing it. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the future videos and you're on top of it when it comes to new hairstyles. Until next time, my natural hair queens and kinks, when you know better, you do better. Bye.